Hello and welcome to Glorious Miniatures. My name's Jolyon, and today we have another Sunday preview. So make sure you've smashed that follow button, that subscribe button, and we shall get right into it. So, first of all, what do we have? Primarch, a rebel, and a commando walk into a Warhammer store. Sounds like the beginning of an awful joke. Let us see exactly what we've got. So the new edition of Warhammer 40,000 is now in full swing. We've got some long-awaited miniatures coming next week to add some spice to your armies, plus some returning Middle-earth miniatures and Black Library books. Please note that there will be a queue system in effect next weekend on the Games Workshop web store, though not on the forgeworld store. Yeah, something to bear in mind, folks. And we've got Lionel L. Johnson himself on his own, finally, apart from he's got these little watches in the dark, obviously, with him, but available to get your hands on if you wish. I did want to get the original box set. I've kind of gone, meh. I don't know if I will get this now. It's certainly a snazzy looking miniature, but I think I might be able to hold off on it this time. As you can see, there he is. He does have some really nice armor though, and yeah, who will be getting him now he's available on his own? I did try that original box set. It went within about 3 seconds, so good luck on that one. However, here are the words. After the biggest catnap in all of recorded history, the Primarch of the Dark Angels has awoken and finds the state of the galaxy wanting. This formidable warrior now stalks the Imperium's enemies across space, emerging from the shadows like a knight of legend. Armed with the blade fealty and the Emperor's shield, he effortlessly carves through inhuman horrors in his quest to bring light to the Imperium Nihilus. Got some really nice details. I think out of these, I really prefer the sort of hooded helmet option out of these ones. That's what my preference would be, I think. And I also see Boss Snikrot down here, as you can see. And yes, I do like this mini. I kind of like the old one as well. Unless I'm getting my miniatures confused. I don't think I am, but there's it certainly wouldn't be the first time. I do like this mini. Lots of sort of interesting sort of details to paint. Looks like quite fun, and obviously an orc, they're always fun to paint. Got a couple of different we've got 3 different head options. He's got with the visor up and down, and no visor at all. That is always interesting. Certainly good to have options and stuff like that to do. And Certifuge isn't the way most orcs do battle, but the commandos have elevated cunning beyond brute strength to terrifying effect, although they still use brute strength too. Boss Snikrot's obsession with the clandestine manner of warfare has turned him into a green spectre. Few can hide from the piercing gaze of his night vision goggles, and most of his enemies don't realize they've been stalked until the daggers he calls Mork's teeth have found their mark. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll definitely be getting this one next week, this Saturday coming up. I did see we got Commander Farsight as well. This is the new version of Commander Farsight. Commander Farsight has this little, the trees going on, very nice. I've painted one Tau before, and this potentially could be a second. I'm slightly tempted to paint some Tau every so often, mostly the big robot suits, so I'm not really too keen on the warriors themselves. The rebellious commander Oshava has returned in a custom Crimson XV86 Supernova battlesuit to strike out against the enemies of the Tau Empire. A master of the Montcar, Farsight is an aggressive combatant who leads his separatist forces right into the heart of battle. And he's got a big sword as well, so that's always fun. As I know next to nothing about Tau, Montcar is, I don't know, it's a thing, right? I've literally got no idea what Montcar is. Anyway, I know it's a thing, and I've heard it before in battle reports, but it means nothing to me. And I see we've got some Middle-earth strategy battle game. 2 units of Iron Hill Dwarves are returning to the range for use in Iron Hill's and Erebor reclaimed armies. Right here. Okay, so with spears. The Iron Hill Dwarves are doughty warriors with an unbending resolve, trained in the art of forming an impenetrable shield wall. This set of 14 resin miniatures includes a captain, handpicked for the role by Dane himself, and a banner bearer who raises a flag of the Iron Hills. Okay, so I don't do Middle-earth, but it's good to have miniatures back again, I guess, if you play these games, and here are some more of them. I do approve of the Banner Bearer. Dwarves mine the earth with hardened mattocks, and common usage of these hefty tools have made them experienced enough to handle them effortlessly in battle. Few things can crack an orc skull as handily as a two-handed mattock wielded by a furious Iron Hill Dwarf. This unit of 14 resin miniatures also contains a captain and a banner bearer. Okay, we got Honor Bound Special Editions, a Severina Rain novel. The Severina Rain novel, Honor Bound by Rachel Harrison, is receiving a special edition hardback next week. This luxurious edition is signed by the author, individually numbered and limited to 1,500 copies. Presented with a gorgeous leather effect cover with the intricate design on the front, this book also features a red ribbon bookmark and the short story Trials. Okay, so prepare that F5 button. Defeat those bots if you can. If you want this book, you've got to be on top of it. Got Cypher, Lord of the Fallen. With the Lion returning to the galaxy, there's no better time to find out everything you need to know about the Fallen than now. Cypher, Lord of the Fallen by John French is a first-hand account of a breakout from an Imperial jail by the most unreliable of narrators, Cypher. Hunted by Adeptus Custodes and Imperial assassins, Cypher's goal is shrouded in mystery, but perhaps all will become clear in time. You'll be able to pre-order it in hardback, ebook, or audiobook format next week. Fantastic stuff. If that is your jam, John French book, always a good time. And we got Awakenings here as well. An Astor Sabathiel novel. Everyone believes that Inquisitor Astor Sabathiel died nearly 100 years ago, shot at point-blank range just before a warp storm consumed the Califrax cluster. Reawakened in a distant Ecclesiarchy, I butchered that word, stronghold, and in debt to a Magos named Metic, Sabathiel is called upon the Ordo Hereticus to embark on a mission to earn their trust back, and in doing so thrust headlong into a conspiracy that threatens the Imperium itself. Discover the dark secret along with Sabathiel in Awakenings by George Mann. It will be available in paperback, ebook, and audioback formats. We got Rogel Dawn, the Emperor's Crusader French edition. We got Sigismund, the Eternal Crusader in German edition. Fantastic stuff that they're getting those translations. Warhammer Plus stuff as per always, which we don't really bother with here. So yeah, we've got three kind of main miniatures being dropped. We got Lionel himself, we've got Snikrot, and we have got Commander Farsight. Those are the main sort of Warhammer-y ones. And we've also got the 2 units of Middle-earth miniatures. Is anything tickling anyone's fancy? Out of all of these, I think Snikrot is the one I'm kind of probably most keen on getting. Lionel Johnson, I guess I would paint that. I would obviously happily paint that as a commission, but I don't think I'll be in a rush to purchase him. Commander Farsight, no. Maybe as I move into my sort of painting a combat patrol of each army phase of this channel, once I move into the new house and get that sort of studio set up, then I'll paint it up. But for now, I'm going to hold fire on that. I don't need it. But maybe you do. Let me know in the comments below. While you're doing that, make sure you've liked, subscribed, hit the bell for notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.